RAID and LVM later. So first we'll complete this type of storage. Last time for a batch 12 or a batch 9, I didn't remember. One person is keep asking question like a one by one question with clarity purpose. So what is storage types? What is disk types? Partition types? Like this. So types only. All are types only. Devices. Like this. So she asked all the questions and she put an answer. She's asking right or wrong. Yes, yes, right. Yes, yes, yes. So luckily, like she is understanding how to divide the subject into very small way. Storage types, disk types, partition style types, all are types only. Totally, we become a typist now. Okay. Storage types are basically three storage types are there. NAS, NAS, SAN. Guys, I took a maximum material in this PPT from Microsoft PPTs on. Okay. From Microsoft.
Yeah, sir, okay.
Server PPTs on. Okay. It is this kind of stuff. I search and get it from the different resources like a Wikipedia kind of stuff. These pictures and all you from different places. But see the VHD, VHDX. Okay, these are all from Microsoft only. This is also Microsoft. This is from different resources. Okay, I created this PPT. Okay, and you must know what to read, what not to read. Like there is a few more extra things are there. You can leave it also. The last thing, Dell EMC kind of stuff, go through once. I don't explain, but go through once. That is, I will tell. Just go to storage types. There is a three storage types are there. One is DAS, NAS, SAN. Okay, three storage types. DAS, direct attached storage. Direct attached storage. SAN, network attached storage. SAN, storage area network. Last time I'm checking with a different type of networks like a LAN network, WAN network, CAN network, WAN network. So that is the networks are there. Someone asked question, what is HAN, home area network, PAN, personal area network. So I am getting doubts how many area networks are there. Then they included in that area network is a SAN also. It is a storage area network like that. Of course, this is a kind of network. It is not actually regular network. Okay, so completely different. It's not an extension. LAN become bigger, become a CAN or maybe MAN. Okay, LAN become MAN, LAN become CAN, LAN become WAN or like that. So it's fine. Okay, but LAN never become a SAN, right? So that's the different. Storage must be included there. Okay, so people are putting everything into one place. Okay, direct attached storage, network attached storage, and storage area network. These three names I'm told. What is this DAS? Disk. The disk attached to server means your PC, your computer, whatever it is, to server directly. It meaning is like you can see. I will take one. You have a computer. Think like this is your computer cabinet. You have a motherboard. Actually, it should be in a bigger size, but I have written in a putting a small size. Okay, this is the hard disk, or you have a multiple hard disk. Okay, and it is connected to your motherboard, right? So this is like a DAS type, directly attached storage. Okay. Example: internal hard disk, SCSI disk, not Iscsi, SCSI disk. SCSI also directly attached. External hard disk. External hard disk also we attach it directly. External hard disk, pen drives, all are SCSI hard disk. So what is the purpose of this one? Purpose is store OS and application or user profile data kind of stuff. SSDs also we connected directly to your machine, right? So that is DAS. Very simple is I have a laptop. In laptop I have a hard disk. So that is DAS. That is DAS. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next one, NAS, storage area network. Storage area network. It is a centralized storage. It means you don't attach it to any PC, not like that. For I have a laptop, I have a files, but not in my system. It is in the network. It is in the network somewhere. So that is storage area network. So I am the client here. So here it is. I am the client. I am the person user, and I have a hard disk. But here it is. I am the user. Okay, and I'm accessing the files through the network. Okay, through the network, I'm accessing the files. This is the file folder. For example, we know the shared folder, right? So we know the sharing. So I shared a data here. I shared a data here. I am accessing the data from here. NFS, SAMBA, like that. So you shared a folder here. I'm accessing the data from here. I put a data or take the data from here. Okay, this is just like a shared folder example. This is a NAS type of storage. So you have a files and folders are there. You have a files and folders located in a some shared folder. You're accessing it. So this machine can be a computer or maybe a server with operating system kind of stuff, or maybe it's just a storage bay. Maybe it can be a storage bay. You can say this is the storage bay, like a Iscsi storage bay or disk storage. Okay, and I have a file server and I have a client. Okay, I have a client. I will remove this thing. This picture is very good. Okay, but we don't get a space for SAN. So everything is connected to network. Everything is connected to network. Okay. So not required this picture. Just everything is connected to network. Remember that one. It's also connected to network only. So I have a hard disk here. For example, in this hard disk, I create a folder. Okay, and I shared this folder like a sharing to this particular user and security permission to a particular user. So my user want to access that folder. So I will ask permission. I want to access this folder. Then he will tell, yes, you can able to access, you have a permission. Then I will access easily tell. I'm trying to access this folder. Okay, shared folder, and it verify the identity of user and permissions with the server. This is my server. This is my storage bay or Iscsi box, whatever it is. This is a folder, shared folder is there. I'm requesting to access. It take the it verify with the server user is user identity and permissions for a user. Okay, available access available, then you will get to access the folder. This is NAS. Very simple it is. You share a folder and we can able to access the folder. So what is the in a folder sharing? We will put a files in the folder, right? So like that. So we access through network. Okay. NAS is a storage that attached to dedicated storage devices and access through network share. Okay. And access through network shares. Okay.
Sir, one thing, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, is there any limit to the data through network share, sir? It means
Yes,
how much data you can share, sir?
How much data you want to store in the network? It depends upon the drive size. Easily, normally say it is a drive size, or if you are working in an environment in enterprises.
Yes, sir, what we are working on. Yes,
Okay.
Sir.
I have some storage space. For example, I went to Hyderabad. Now,
sir, I am not asking how much you are stored, sir. Just I am asking how much you share through the network. How much data you share through the network? Is there any limit?
How much data you can able to share the network?
Yes,
I think
sir.
it is not like that. Is not. You can able to limit it. Like a number of users can able to access the data. I think there is no specific data size limit is not there for sharing.
Yeah, yes, sir, I am asking about that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Data size limit is not there, but we can limit.
Yes.
By default, limit is not there, but we can limit it. It's a
Yes,
overall
sir.
limit is also there. For example, I am sharing a folder. Like I'm admin,
Yeah.
I'm sharing a folder.
Yes, sir.
You can put your project in that one. I put a condition only up to 50 GB.
You can put it on. Yes.
Only 50 GB only can able to put it. We can
Yes.
limit using a FSRM, file server
Fine.
resource manager. Using
Yes, sir.
file server resource manager, we can limit the size of the folder.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. For example, your folder in the 2 terabyte of hard disk, 2 terabyte data you can able to store it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I said only 50 GB for a folder, like a quota. We can able to put it. That's
yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Actually, that's so good. And also we can limit number of users at a time can access my data. So when you are sharing the folder, there is an option it shows how many users at a time can able to access my data. Only one, or only 10, or 50, or 16,000. I think the maximum limit is 16,777. Like that, it will be there. So 2 to the power of 24 users can able to access if it is in a domain.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is. So it is a centralized storage. NAS is a storage that attached dedicated and we access to the network shares. Okay. And it is a not enterprise solution again. NAS is a normally common, but it is a more isolated. NAS is like a more isolated kind of stuff because it is dedicated to devices. It is not by accessing for by everyone. Okay, but it is not like that. It is not isolated, it is centralized, so anybody can able to access. It is not a enterprise solution. Cheaper than SAN, slower than SAN. Okay, so like that. Cheaper than SAN, automatically it is slower than a SAN kind of stuff. It is not enterprise solutions. We use protocols, the NAS, sharing protocols like NFS, CIFS, meaning is SAMBA share kind of stuff used to share the data. Okay, SMB share, server message block, NFS, network file system, CIFS. In Linux, we done NFS. I think so. Because of batch mixing, no? So we done a NFS, Linux admin for 15 batch, right? So I taken Linux admin. Okay. Relatively inexpensive, and NAS offers centralized storage at affordable price, easy to configure, slower access time, not an enterprise solution. It is not a enterprise solution. Cheaper than SAN. It is slower, easy to configure. Easy to configure. Okay. Not enterprise solution, I will tell, because of enterprise solution read a redundancy. There is no redundancy in the SAN, but I want to tell in Amazon through, okay. For example, you want a NAS box, like you want to store a data in the centralized storage. For example, you download a lot of data, like you have downloaded a lot of movies, songs, but you can't store in your own laptop, or someone want it, someone in your home, they want it, the data. Again, you have to copy in a pen drive and give it to them, or you have to share the data through your system. Sometimes it won't work properly. Okay, so what to do? Go to NAS devices. What it is happen? Go to NAS storage. See, look at this is the NAS storages. You can buy it for your home purpose, a box like this. See, look at the box. Okay, there is a beautiful box. It is. We can connect in this box 4 hard disks. Okay, and you can see the disk status also. Status, disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, and USB, and there is a power button. Built-in operating system means there is a small basic operating system for accessing and kind of stuff. You can see there is a 2 LAN cards also there. You can connect it to your network, and 2 fans also there for cooling purpose. Okay, it is with 16 terabytes of storage, means 4 into 4 terabytes of hard disk are there. Okay, so total cost is 1,25,000 storage, and memory is 2 GB DDR4, means it is better. It can extendable, it can extend up to 6 GB. So then is also it is good. Okay, so very simple. Connect it in your home network. So I'm trying to see the any advertisements are there. No explanation advertisements. Okay, so then we'll go to another one then. Okay, so whatever it is. So different storage space. This is the IP address. You can see some IP address is displaying through DHCP. It is got it. This is also for we can able to connect it. See here it is. Intel quad core processor. Internally there is a motherboard is also there. Motherboard, processor, RAM. Okay, SSD slots also there internally. Okay, so 2.5 gigabit Ethernet is also there. 2 Ethernet ports also there. Okay. Next, you can see here it is. This is a box. Okay, and the base size, and you can see here it is. To the red color RJ45 connectors, LAN connectors are there. So what is this F? HDMI port is also there directly. Okay, so you can connect it to your TV also. Look at this thing, and also you can see cable connectors also there are giving. But I need a picture. Yeah, this is the good picture you can see. So this is the box. So you can access through network from your mobile phone, laptops, desktops. You can store your backups. You can store your backups. You can store your streaming medias like movies kind of stuff. Okay. Of course, he's giving something like a cloud also. Maybe you can sync the data with the cloud. Okay. So it is a virtual storage, integrated virtual storage. Also, you can configure if you want it for your organization, for your home. Okay. Also, you can able to do it. So this is simply a box. Just for example, only I'm showing. For your home, if you attach like it is around 65,000. Okay, 4-way NAS device. 4-way NAS device, 4 GB RAM is there. But I think it does not comes with any internally storage boxes. Also, RAID compatibility will be there internally, but you have to go through the description for it, or go to the company website for get a correct information. Okay, so it is about that one, Asus company. Okay, you can go to different models and different pictures, so then you can understand what it is. Okay, so like this, wake up from anywhere. Okay, so if you have a multiple type of devices and you want to store a data, then you can able to access. SAN is a file level storage. File level storage. We can store the data in the form of files only. We access the SAN as like a file, shared folders, files, kind of stuff only we are accessing. That's it is called as a file level storage. You have a shared folder like this, like for example, I have a shared folder is there. So I accessing a shared folder here. Okay. See, I'm accessing a data in the file and folder format only, not as a disk, not as a disk. So that's why. Okay. So that's why we call this one as a NAS. Use Ethernet. Okay, for network. It's a file level storage. Yeah, it is. Don't know. It's we'll have to complete it first. SAN, storage area network. Storage area network. Again, central storage. It is a also a central storages. Okay, it is a enterprise solution. Costly than SAN. NAS. Costlier than NAS. Costlier than a NAS. Enterprise solution. It is a faster, redundant, redundant. It is redundant. Centralized solution. Okay. This is a SAN. High availability with the most flexibilities. Advantages are fast access time, fast accessing, easy extendable. Okay. Centralized solutions, more expensive, required specialized case. Implement SAN by using fiber channel or Iscsi. I given a Wikipedia link to know about more about a SAN also. Here it is there. Okay. This is from Microsoft. That is a Wikipedia link. And also you can read the bottom lines like this in the PPT. Yeah. So where is this? Yes. So redundancy is there. Means high available, high availability we can able to configure, faster access time. Generally we use fiber channels, so then automatically data transmission is faster. So it is a block level storage. In my PPT, either storage PPT or backup PPT, there is a file level storage, block level storage, object level storage is also there. Object level storage. There is a 3 level storage is there. File level storage, block level storage, and object level storage is there. 3 level storages. Guys, again, NAS and SAN both are centralized storages. SAN is an enterprise solution purpose, costlier than NAS. It is costly. Okay, so, and of course, costlier than NAS, complex, need a specialized skills. Needs specialized skills. Okay, professional skills are required. Here we use protocols like FC or Iscsi. Also we can use it for creating a SAN. What I'm trying to say is why this is the spelling is become like this. Correct only. Specialized skills and tools we use it. Here it is, guys. It's not much easy to use it. Like one of the most popular application means virtual appliances. Appliance. Okay, so we use a NetApp kind of on track NetApp like that. There's appliances we use it to manage SAN storages. There's other word is called a LUN, means logical unit number. Logical unit number. I will explain it, so don't worry. Okay, so Iscsi and SAN are both are look like a same only. Little we can convert our Iscsi into SAN storages. Okay, so here I will try to explain. So I'm removing this part, second part, because we are already done with the SAN, so we don't require this much. NAS is like this. Look at here. This is my storage devices. So I don't go with the same picture. Think about these are my storage servers. These are my storage servers. Just like before NAS, at the time of NAS, I explained there is a storage servers are there. And always it is a possible if one storage server is down, okay, other storage server will take care of things, right? So like that we configuring it. Okay, next, if one server is down, other servers should give a service, means both should be connected in the same network. Okay, so like that. Maybe network is down. I have 2 servers. One server is down, another server is will give you service. Understand? High availability means one server is down, another server will give you service.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Got it? Now the question is, both the servers are connected to same switch. Now switch is down. Okay. So now again redundancy failure means service is down.
Total service will
So
down.
then I will take like this. I connected to my switch like this, and also I connected like this. What happened? Each server is connected to two switches. If one switch is down, no problem. Other
We'll go for
switches
another switch.
we can go for it. Okay.
Yes.
Next, storage. You have a two storage servers. Okay, sir. You have two storage servers, but only one storage location. If one is that main disk is down, then problem. Okay. So what I am doing is I'm connecting storage. I take a minimum 2 storage base for understanding. In a real time, we have a multiple storage base that is also connected to your switches only. Okay. And here it is. Look at here. This is a storage bay or Iscsi kind of stuff. Means your disk connector. I have a some disk is there. Okay. So what are the disk is there? Same data stores in this disk. Okay. Same data. It replicate data from here to here. New file is created here. The file is created here automatically. It replicate the data. It means instead of one disk having a data, multiple disks in a different locations, we maintain a data. We maintain a data. Okay. And also we connected to all switches. All devices are connected each other. Very simple. Here is a question will come. All devices are connecting each other. What type of topology it is? All devices connected to centralized device. Which protocol? Sorry.
Star topology.
Star topology, right? Means
Yes, sir.
all devices are connected to centralized one.
Central
Switch or a
central device. Yes.
star topology. If all devices are connected to each other.
Mesh
Very
topology.
good. Very good. Yeah, very good. You remember.
Mesh topology.
Then we go for
Mesh
next
topology. Very good. Mesh topology. So here it is, whether you use a switch or not switches, everything is connected to everything because mesh topology highly redundant. Even though it is a complex, but it is still highly redundant.
Highly advantageous.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If one connection is missing or one server is down, one storage is down, one switch is down, still we can able to communicate. That is a mesh topology. Okay. Now this is the thing is happens. There is a replication between storages and there is a communication like if one server is down, other server do load balancing and failover. Okay. And the switch is also same thing. So this is also maintaining a kind of stuff. It meaning is okay. Actually I can take one ink type, then it will do like this instead of clicking. Okay, so this is very simple to understand. Okay, thing is we have a switches. The switches are fiber optical based switches. Servers are connected with the fiber optical NICs. Fiber optical cards are there. Storage base also contains fiber optical here. Why fiber optical? Data faster because terabytes of data, petabytes of data, terabytes of data, petabytes of data is transmitting for each and every second. Each second, petabytes of data transmission is required. Think like a Google server. Lot of data storage is there, a lot of data people putting the data, people accessing the data, people modifying the data. So obviously, how much data speed is required. So that is why it is the SAN is important here in enterprises. Okay, you can configure NAS in your home network. Inside in your home, you can configure a small centralized storage. Even you can search in a Google, you can find SAN storage in a home. Also, you can find it. Okay, sorry, NAS storage. But SAN we can't build in your home because the cost of each and every equipment is very high, and it is complex, and we need a storage servers kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the structure of SAN. What is this block storage and what to do, guys? Everything we understand based on a administrator and a user perspective. This is my administrator and this is the user. Okay, so we'll take a user outside and admin is also outside this side because we have a space here. This is the user. Okay, this is user or a client computer. Now here it is a admin. Admin should be at a server only, but space is not there. We will put a here only. This is admin. So user asking an admin, I want a 200 GB disk. He is doing some work. You want a 200 GB disk. What he will do? The admin is what admin is doing here. Admin go to server and access the storage bay. He create a in the disk in the already existing storage. Already hard disk is there. Think like that is a hard disk is something 5 terabytes or maybe 2 petabytes like that. Big hard disk. In this one, what he will do? He create a LUN. Okay. He create a small space. He said it is a 200 GB space he will create. It's like he is creating a logical volume. Think like a logical volume. If you remember logical volume like that, he created a LUN. So this is called a LUN. He created a LUN. So like a virtual hard disk. He created like a virtual hard disk. So he created a virtual hard disk and assigned to this user. Now the user will get this disk and connected to system only. Like it is connected to his physical system. Is connected to like it is connected to physical system. For example, you have a laptop or a desktop, and to see the disk is attached disk. We'll go to disk management. Okay, we go to disk management. What are the hard disks are there? We can see it, right? Disk 0, disk 1. Then this is become a disk 2. Okay, this is disk 0, disk 1, and 200 GB become disk 2. How? Because of this is SAN storage. So very simple. Admin create a LUN in the storage bay and assign to user. So user access this LUN and automatically it is attached to the user system. So user put a data here and access the data from here. But originally the storage is located in centrally, but disk is show as a locally. Disk shows it as a locally. Okay, so this is the LUN kind of stuff. SAN storage or a LUN storages. This is for explanation only I written, and then it is when I written this side, it is very good looking. Okay, so very simple it is. Create a LUN. Okay, create a LUN and give access LUN to something like a server, and it is attached this LUN to this one. Okay. Normally, these blocks you create and access not for a regular users. It is for a server, particular server. I have a server. I created a server. I need to store the data centrally. Okay. I need to store the data centrally and fast. So then I use a SAN. The last point I don't know. So you get it or not. So this type of storage we call it as a block level. Very simple, guys. This is having a files in the folder. You shared it and you are accessing files from the client as a files only. You are accessing files and folders. You are accessing directly. So that is called a file level storage. Block level storage. The block level storage. Block level storage is you attach a disk to your system through network and you store the data. Like you want to access this data access only. File level storage is file level storage only. But how do you accessing? Are you accessing a folder and with files? Are you accessing directly a disk? Are you accessing a direct disk? So that is here. Okay. So this is a block level storage. This is file level storage. So that's about your SAN and NAS. In a SAN, we use FC, fiber optical channels, or Iscsi protocols. We use it to become a SAN. Okay, mostly we use the fiber channels here. Yeah, one more small point, that is it's only abbreviations only. HBA, Bus Adaptor. What is this HBA? Like you have a SSDs. I have put a HBA card. This is a again fiber channel cards. You can see HBA. This is directly we can insert into our server and we can connect with the fiber optical cables. You can see there is a the cables also a little different from means cables are same, but the connector is different. Connector is different. See like this, it is look like a small like this. Okay, it is look like this kind of connector. Just we have to connect it. Okay. Somewhere the connector also will shows. No problem. HBA card cable. So this is the type of cables we use. These are the cards. So it is connectors. So this additional casing is also there on it. So different type of connectors. Okay, HBA, host bus adapter, host bus adapter. Okay, so what it will happen here? So you have a server and you are accessing a storage through fiber channel. Then normal Ethernet won't work, right? So you need a fiber channel connecting is required. So that's will provide by HBA, host bus adapter. Okay. FCoE, fiber channel over Ethernet. So what is this fiber channel over Ethernet? Fiber channel over Ethernet. It means you have some device or a network device or a storage device, or maybe a server is there. You don't have HBA. Now you want to access the storage. maybe through network from local network. I want to access the data, but I don't have any fiber channel. So regular network, regular Ethernet only, right? So regular Ethernet only there. You want to access the data, you want to put the data, you want to control that thing. So what to do? We have to use a adapter called a FCoE, means this is entirely fiber channel. This is entirely fiber channel. Okay, but through FCoE, regular Ethernets, users also can able to access the data. Okay, so that's it about your SAN. So file level storage means access the data directly like a files and folders wise. Block level storage, accessing block means storage block. Okay. Why I'm trying to pinning on it? Understand, guys? Block level storage. Okay. In future, maybe you are going to cloud kind of stuff. If you are going to AWS, okay, there is a block level storage service is there. That is EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Elastic Block Storage. Object level storage. Bucket. Bucket, you are creating a bucket. That is object level storage. AWS buckets. S3
Yeah,
bucket.
sir. Yeah, sir. Sir told about that, sir.
Yes. Not a
Simple storage system.
file level storage, it is a block level storage. It is there. Yes. Yeah, Sar will tell that definitely because he took a classes for AWS classes. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
He showed, I think, practicals also, 1 or 2 practicals at least.
Yes,
At least showed. Okay. Okay. Why I'm tracing on it? Because of these things, maybe we feel it is not useful or not understandable, but these are all there. So when you see in other level also, at least you don't see SAN at least, but you see this one, right? So like this. That's why I am pressing it. File level storage, block level storage, object level storage. So again, we go back once. Type of storages: DAS, NAS, SAN, direct attached storage, network attached storage, storage area network. Okay. Disk is attached to server or a PC directly. To store our operating system applications, we use the DAS. Okay. It is not at all centralized storage anyway. Okay. Next one is internal hard disk, SCSI hard disk, SSDs. These are all comes under DAS only. SAN storages are a centralized storage, like a file sharing kind of stuff only. Okay, you have a storage bay, so then you can create a folder and give the access permission to user, so user can access the data from anywhere through the network. So we use the different protocols like NFS and CIFS. It is a centralized storage, easy to configure, not enterprise solution, and cheaper than SAN. It is a file level storage. Next, SAN is a centralized storage, enterprise solution, costly and as well as a complex, faster access time. Okay, highly redundant. Okay, so highly redundant. Otherwise, SAN is easy, right? So we need a redundancy. Use a fiber channel, so then faster data access will increases. Okay, we use a specialized appliance, not applications, guys, appliances to manage the SANs. To manage SAN storage, there is a certain words are there: LUNs, logical unit number. Okay, HBA means it is a host bus adapter. It is like a NIC adapter only for fiber optical cable. It is like a NIC adapter. It's like a NIC card, network interface card adapter type. it's like an NIC card, but for fiber channel. Okay, HBA is like a, now we can easily understand this one. Okay, it is like NIC, but for a fiber of channel. Block level storage, file level storage, and object level storage. And is anything I've left or nothing? No. Why it is got freezed? Oh. Okay, so that's a type of things. My PPTs got freeze. There is a Iscsi is there. So Iscsi also similarly what I explained LUNs kind of stuff. Same thing only, but I forward a link, so then better to go for that one. And also I will forward a RAID practical link also. So just go through once if possible. Okay. Tomorrow you are free anytime, so better go with the RAID also. Now it is a 6:30. RAID is also very good, but I need a more like, yeah, why it is freezed waste. It's okay. Here it is, a comparison scenario of use dash less complex, lowest setup cost used for a regular systems like a laptops, desktops, servers for internal OS and application storage. NAS is a centralized storage. Okay. Usually you want to store regular data in the form of files and access the data in the file wise. NAS storages. Okay. SAN storages is a block storage kind of stuff. It is high performance, redundancy kind of stuff is there. So here it is a block level storage and file level storage also given here. Okay. So some information about fiber channel. So go through once if you can. So finally it is Iscsi kind of stuff. Okay. So Iscsi actually like you cannot offer SAN kind of storage, but still you want a block level storage, then you can go for a Iscsi. Here it is required a storage bay and a target server and the clients. So client initialize Iscsi initiator is there. So using that one, you can able to access. These are all not much requirement, but if you want, you can go to naming service like a SCSI naming service, INSNS, DCB data center bridging, MPIO multipath input output, SMB server message block means SAMBA sharing only, CIFS sharing only. The PowerShell command to do it, NFS. Yeah. So this is the RAID is there, so you can go through RAID also. I told no, so there is a something is there like this. EMC storage, Dell technology, Unity storage, and managing Unity storage. So different technologies of storage solutions are there. One of the thing is EMC Unity storage, and their differences. How much data storage is there? So it is 16 petabyte raw disk capacity is there. Okay, so here it is. It's appliances, guys. It is a device comes with a certain application inside built-in OS like that one. So it's a built-in application is there like that. So we can directly connect and use it. Okay, it's a direct physical appliances. Okay, so Dell EMC Unity is a physical appliances. Okay, software defined storage appliances. Remaining I didn't add it because I don't like it. No, I didn't get any information data from there. So last one I will explain the SCSI and we'll leave it. Tomorrow I will tell a ride. Guys, once better go once LVM. That's it. Okay. So which one I shared? Iscsi practical and theory I shared. I will share the ride also. So I will search in the evening and do it. Tomorrow you can try. So instead of stopping, I'm just continuing. Iscsi internet. It is not a part of storage types, but it is also we use in the storage types. Okay. Internet SCSI. So what is this? How to configure? I will tell. So guys, this is my server. For example, Windows server. Okay. Or Linux server, whatever it is. It's a kind of server. Storage related server. It is a target server. Okay. And I have a storage bay. This is my storage bay. So I'll put in a bottom like this. And here is my client. Same story, like a SAN story only. Okay, client. And we have a hard disk, storage, hard disk are there. Everything is connected in network. Everything is connected in the network. Same story, like I have a admin. This is a admin. And this is the client. Client requested admin. I want a something like a 200 GB hard disk to store my data centrally. I didn't ask 200 GB folder, shared folder. I'm asking 200 GB disk space. So there is a request. I don't require 200 GB shared folder. I am required 200 GB disk space. Hard disk I required. Hard disk I required. But I can't attach. I can't open your system and put a 200 GB. I don't want to put it like this. So my admin go to my server, which is connected with this one. Okay. Here he will tell. So this is the user is there. So for example, user one. So he will tell for user one. Okay, PC1, PCC1 with a PC1 IP address or MAC address or user. Okay, mostly user based permissions only there. Okay. So here I'm telling either computer name or computer IP address or MAC address or IQN number is there. There's a IQN number. Iscsi Q number something is query number something is there. Okay. So either computer name C1 or C1 IP address or C1's MAC address or a C1's IQN number is there. Already I think Iscsi Initiator. So I am going to configure. See, this is my IQN number, initiator name. Okay, IQN. This is the name. Okay, so it's like a unique name. Okay, computer name or IP address or MAC address or IQN number name. I told here take 200 GB. So I will create 200 GB from here. I create a 200 GB disk space here. So I will tell take this 200 GB. I'm assigning 200 GB to C1 PC. I said I'm assigning 200 GB to C1 PC. Access permission for a user one or any domain user like that. So access permission. Now in my client, I open Iscsi Initiator, like I just open like that. So I open Iscsi Initiator, then go to target. I will give the target name, means my S1. Actually, target means there is a name for this request. We can put some name, target 1, target 2, C1 target. Put a target name or a server name, or target name or target server name. So request go to server. Server checks your user identity. Server check user identity, and then computer. It is identify your computer. Okay, 200 GB is assigned to your computer. 200 GB is assigned to your computer. So then it will give information to storage bay, and you will get this from here. So 200 GB disk space will add it to your computer. 200 GB disk space will add it to your computer. So you can see, like normally if you go to shared folder like that, okay, it is there. Yeah, it is still there. It is a shared folder. Okay, like a mounted network drives, like it will show C drive, D drive kind of stuff. But if you are attached like a 200 GB, it shows like a disk is attached to your system directly. Okay, so this is Iscsi how it is works. Okay, that's why we use this Iscsi to create a SAN also. We can also use the SAN also. We can use Iscsi protocols. Only thing is we have to plan for redundancy. Okay, and it is we can able to do in practically also, but how to assign kind of stuff we can do it. But that's why I told now. So I already forward the video. Just go to once. Okay. Next, the point is, yes, the server is target server. The client is use Iscsi Initiator. Client use Iscsi Initiator to connect it. Okay, so you'll get the storage block from the centralized storage attached to the client machine. Okay, this is also block level storage only. This is also block level storage. This is how Iscsi works, but you can see here it is Iscsi IP network, regular network, we can say high redundancy network. Iscsi target runs server that runs on a storage device and enable access to disk. Iscsi Initiator, it's a software component or a host adapter on the server, provide access to Iscsi target. IQN, so global unique identifier that Iscsi uses to address initiator and target an Iscsi network. So here, advantage of this Iscsi also, it is you can able to check it. It is one of the role in 2016, of course. Provide following functionalities. Not only 2016, it is in there in a 2012 also. What are the functionalities you will get it? Network or a diskless boot. It means you have a virtual machine. I can attach a Iscsi disk to your system, a physical system or a virtual system. It is. You can store your operating system also. You don't require any attached hard disk, either virtual hard disk or physical hard disk. You don't require. I am providing through my server. You whenever you start your computer, immediately in your hardware I assign access the disk from the server. Okay, so then automatically disk is attached. You will get a OS booting. Okay, so server application storage, heterogeneous storage, lab environments, it is very useful. following features: authentication, query initiator means computer for ID, query initiator computer for ID, virtual hard disk, scalability and manageability is there. So Iscsi Initiator is introduced in Windows Vista 7 and Windows 8 itself. You can able to get it. Consideration of implementing Iscsi. So where you cannot able to offer fiber channel and all big kind of stuff for LUNs creation, Iscsi is very easy. Primary factor to consider when planning using Iscsi are network speed and performance, high availability, security, vendor information, and infrastructure stuff and application time. Yeah, that's enough. If I show something, then it is very good. Okay, so this is about your Iscsi. That's internet SCSI. That's it. Oh, people gone also. No problem. No.